ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचातत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। श्रीराम श्रीराम। हरि ओम, a warm welcome. We were seeing the various reactions of the Ayodhyavasis who were very disappointed. They were shattered. They were so confused. What is going to happen to Ayodhya? We were seeing the 48th Chaupai. We will now continue with the 49th Chaupai. एक विधात ही दूषनु देहि सुधा दिखाई दीन बिषुजेहि खर भरु नगर सोचु सब काहू दुसह दाहु रमिठा उछाहु विप्रबधु कुल मान्य जठेरी जे प्रिय परम कई कई केरी लगी देन सिखल सीलु सराही बचन बान समलागहि ताई भरतुन मोहि प्रिय राम समाना सदा कहूँ यहूँ सबु जग जाना करहूँ राम पर सहज सनेहु केहि अपराध आजु बनु देहु कबहु न कियहु सवति आरेसु प्रीति प्रतीति जान सबु देसु कौसल्या बकाह बिगारा तुम जेहि लागी वज्रपुर पारा सिय की पिय संगु परिहरही लखनु की रही हहि धाम राजु की भूजब भरतपुर नृपहि जिहई बिनु राम. Tulsidas ji continues to write the agony, the pain in the hearts of the Ayodhyavasis. Eka bidhata hi vidushanu dehi. Some people blamed Bidhata, Creator Brahma, destiny, fate, whatever you may say. Sudha dekhai dina bishujehi. They showed Sudha, meaning what? They told they will give nectar. They offered nectar, but finally what has come? Bishujehi. They have given only poison. Kharabaru nagara sochu sabkahu. The whole city, there was so much of commotion, asthirata. And nobody knew what is happening. Everybody is talking about everything, but nobody knew which is the real version. This always happens, isn't it? Word of mouth always has that, poison of one's own imagination and contribution, we may say. Isn't it? Everybody, there was so much of unhappiness. But the thought is communicated well that Rama is going to go to Vanavas. Dusah dahura mitha uchahu. And having so much of agony in the heart, all enthusiasm were gone. All that joy, that delight, everything were drained out. Viprabadhu kulamanya jatheri je priya parama kai keri. The Brahmanas, those very important, that class of people, their, wives or people, the other ladies of the royal family, we may say, all Je Priya Parama Kaikai Keri, all of them were very, very most dear to Kaikai. Many of them. When Kaikai was good, you must always remember that. They were all very close to Kaikai because she was a great delight in the whole palace. Indeed, she was. What to do? Lagi dena sikhasilu sarahi. Then they thought, let us put some sense in her brain. Why? Looks like she has lost her brain. She has lost her senses. Something has gone wrong. Let us go and... they took that liberty. Why? That is the way they, communicated with her. They related with her. They were that close to her. Therefore they thought, chalo, let us go and talk to her. They all went. Bachana bana samalagahi tahi lagi dena sikasilu sarai. When they went and spoke to her, she would not agree. They said, what you have done is not acceptable. You have to change. Now there is no room for somebody to praise you. Why? You have done such a wrong thing. Who will praise you? who will have good association with you, good relationship with you, talking good about you. Not possible. Why? It is not at all acceptable what you have done, Kaikeyi. Bachana bana samalaga hitahi. And whatever they said, bachana bana sama, whatever they said was like an arrow which pierced her. Kaikeyi. And therefore she did not like that also. Bharatuna mohi priya Rama samana. You know, Rama is dearer to you than Bharata. You have only told all of us. Sada kahahu yahu sabu jagu jana. All the time you would say this, and the whole world knows it, that you love more Rama than Bharata. Karahu Rama para sahaja sanehu. You are known and naturally you would love, naturally you had affection towards Rama as the most dearmost son, more than Bharata. Kehi aparadha aaj banuddehu. What did Rama do that you have given him the vanavas now? He had also loved you so much. Kabahuna kiyahu sabati aresu. You have never, see, all the people who were near her have never ever come across a time when Kaikeyi had harbored lot of jealousy along with the co-wives. Co-wives with all, everybody. Not just Kaushalyaji or Sumitraji. Otherwise also, but they're all not, they don't come into picture at all. These three were the main, therefore, right now it is with the three. Kaikeyi had very good relationship with Kaushalya and Sumitraji also. Kabahu kiyu sabati aresu. You never had harbored any, you never had any jealousy for them. Preeti pratiti jana sabudesu. That way you would love them, and that loving disposition, meaning what? The way you even expressed. Outwardly also, not only inwardly, outwardly also you express so much of love towards them. And you actually had, now look at, you had actually blind faith towards them. Therefore, you could easily love them a lot. And then, Kausalya ab kahanigara. What did Kausalya ji do to you? That you have to give her such a punishment of sending her son to Vanavas. Kahabida bigara. Tumajehilagi bajra purapara. Because of which you have now thrown Vajra like a thunderbolt into the whole city, into the Raghukula dynasty. You have thrown a thunderbolt so harsh, so disturbing. Think. Siya kipiya sangu pariharahi. Hey Kaushalya, think. Siya, Sita ji, Priya Sangu Parihara hogi. Will she ever give up Ramchandra ji? Her most beloved husband, will she ever give up? Acha, Lakhano ki rahi dhama. Will Lakshmana will remain in the palace? Why? Lakshmana cannot survive without Ramchandra ji. So Sita ji also will go, Lakshmana also will go, Raju ki bhujab Bharata para. And you think Bharata will enjoy the sovereignty of Ayodhya, the kingdom of Ayodhya, the kingship of Ayodhya? You think Bharata will accept? Impossible. And then, Nrupu ki jiya hi binu Rama. Will ever Dasharatha live without Ramchandra ji? Dasharatha's love to Ramchandra ji was beyond everybody and all put together's love. That was a deep love Dasharatha had towards his son Ramchandra ji. Continuing. अस बिचारी उर छाड़हु कोहु शोक कलंक कोटि जनि होहु भरत ही अवसि देहु जुबराजु कानन काह राम कर काजु नाहिन राम राज के भूखे धर्म धुरी न विषय रस रूखे गुर गृह बसहु राम तजि गेहु नृपसन असबरु दूसर लेहु जाऊं नहीं लगी हूँ कहे हमारे नहीं लागी ही कछु हाथ तुम्हारे जाऊं परिहास कीन्ही कछु होई तौ कहीं प्रगट जनावहु सोई राम सरिस सुत कानन जोगु काह कही सुनी तुम कहु लोगु उठहु बेगी सोई करहु पाई जेहि विधि सोखु कलंकु न साई जेहि भांति सोखु कलंकु जाई उपाय करी कुल पालही हठि फेरु राम ही जात बन जनी बात दूसरी चालही जिमि भानु बिनु दिनु प्राण बिनु तनु चंद बिनु जिमि जामिनी तिमि अवध तुलसी दास प्रभु बिनु समुझि धौसी अभामिनी। अस बिचारी उर छाड़ी को now pondering thus, he Kaikeyi, chadi huko, banish, remove anger, give up anger from your heart. Soku kalanka koti jani hohu. Don't make yourself, to store lot of grief and, don't make room for infamy, ill-famy. Because the moment you stick to this, you will have people throwing you out of their heart. And everybody is going to speak ill about you. Bharat hi avasi dehu jubaraju. Okay. By all means, let Bharata will be the Yuvaraja. Accepted. The whole city will accept that. If Rama tells one word, entire city will accept. And if you agree for Rama to stay back, nobody will stand against Bharata becoming the Yuvaraju. By all means, install Bharata. Kanana kaha Rama karakaju. Why should Rama go to forest for this small thing? Rama also considered as this as a very not a very interesting thing, not a very important factor. Bharata very happy, let him become. Rama also said. Now even king is ready to give the Rajya to Bharata, but why should Rama go to the forest? Kanana kaha Rama karakaju. Nahina Ramu Rajake bhukhe. Also, Rama is never hungry. Rama is never greedy. Rama is never covetous of the Rajya. He never has any, demand or desperate feeling for Rajya. Desire to have the Rajya. He is not of that kind. Dharma dhurina bishayarana sukhe. Now, we all know that he is a champion of righteousness. And he will not relish any kind of such sensual pleasures. Why? He is beyond all that. He doesn't require all these pleasures. He is eternally happy. Anandamaya, isn't it? He is Satchidananda, Swarupa only. Therefore, he will not want all such sensuous pleasures. Do one thing. You accept this. What? Rama will not be in the palace. Rama will not stay in the palace. Let Bharata only stay. Guragriha basahu Rama tajigehu. Let Rama go and stay with Vishwamitra Vashishtaji. Guragriha. In the ashram of Vashishtaji, let Rama stay there. How does it matter to you? He will not interfere. In fact, the four brothers were brought up with such culture, such beautiful samskaras that none of them will interfere with each other. That is the glory of Ramayan. That is the glory of Raghukula Vamsha. That is the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji. He will never interfere. Now, Nripasanasa Barudu Saralehu. Now you do one thing. Forget whatever has happened till now. You go to the king. Tell him, I am modifying my second boon. You tell him. King will happily accept. And tell him, your second boon has been modified. Let Rama stay with the Guru, Vashishtaji, and Bharata will take over the Rajya. Go and tell him that you have changed. He will be very happy. Jao nahi lagi hu kahe hamare. Hey Kaikeyi, in case you don't follow our advice, jao nahi lagi hu kahe hamare, whatever we are talking to you, nahi lagahi kachu hath tumhare. How beautifully it is said. You think you will get Bharata installed in the this one after Rama goes away? You think people will keep quiet? What do you think of people here? You will not even get pittance. Once Rama goes out of Ayodhya to the forest, you will not get a pittance. Even Bharata will not be installed. And another way of looking what they said, Bharata will never want to stay there. Who knows? He may also go away. You will get only pittance. You will not get what you want. Therefore, you will gain nothing. Jau parihas kinhi kachu hoi. Now, in case you had only joked, you were kidding, tau kahi pragata janavah choi. Go and declare it immediately that you were not serious about it. You were only kidding. You were only making a joke of it just to see how people will respond, things like that. To know Rama, the love for Rama, something you tell. Go and declare that it was only a joke. People will not take it seriously. Don't worry. Rama sarisa sutta kanana johu. You know, a son like Rama. Such a beautiful person. Rama. Does he deserve to go to the woods? How do you think so? How can you think so? He does not deserve to go to the forest. Kaha kahi suni tuma kaha logu. Now, once Rama goes, what do you think the world will talk about you? They will talk so bad about you. You will not get good name at all. And secondly, you will not get anything. Name, fame, rajya, nothing you will get if only Rama goes to the forest. Beware. Uthahu begi. Get up early. Immediately. Soi karu upai. Go and do what we told you. That's the best upaya. That's the best solution. We have devised such a wonderful means for you. Go, tell them. Jehi bidiso kukalanku nasai. In this way, you can avert all kind of pain, grief, agony, suffering. And then people will only curse you. You can avert that also. Jehi bhati soku kalanku jai upaya karikula palahi. Now, devise some way you do something to avoid this so that all that ill fame, pain, agony of both the family and the dynasty. All that can be averted. Please, please do something. So much they are saying. Hati peru Rama hi jata banajani bata dusari chalahi. And forcibly give all your ways and forcibly dissuade Rama to go. Now Rama will not stop. Why? Now he has looked at it differently. He is very happy. Bharata is going to take place. He is very happy that he can go and see all the saints and sages and everybody, and he can gain lot of Ashirvada and knowledge. Therefore, Ram will not. It is so, it is difficult for you. But however, go and persuade Rama not to go to the forest. And this is our only suggestion. And you don't give any other suggestion to Rama. You tell him he cannot go to the forest. He can at best go and stay in the Guru's place. Jimi bhanu binu dinu prana binu tanu chanda binu jimi jamini. What a beautiful example. He says, Jimi bhanu binu dinu prana binu. Without the sun, there is no day at all. Tanu chanda binu jimi jamini. And, there will be nothing nice without that beautiful moon in the sky at night. Without moon, sky will not be nice. Without sky, moon will not be nice. Without moon and the sky, life also will not be nice. Therefore, if you have to have a day, you must have the sun. If you want to have a beautiful night, you must have the moon. Therefore, without that, life would be so miserable. Timi avada Tulsi dasa prabhu binu samuji dhaunjiya bhamini. Oh, Bhamini. Bhamini has got two meanings. One is a beautiful lady, wonderful lady, charming lady. But it has got the other side. A coin has got two sides, two opposite sides. Bhamini also means angry lady. Even though they use Bhamini, thinking she will think she's a beautiful lady, the actual, indication is, angry lady, because she is, shivering with anger, actually. Rama has not yet left. She is so angry. So, Bhamini, now the city also will not be, beautiful. Like how without sun there is no day, without moon there is no night, without Rama there is no Ayodhya also. Therefore, O Kaikeyi, Tulsi Dasa's Prabhu, who? Ramchandra ji naturally. He has to be here. Consider this. Samuji, please understand. सखिन सिखावनु दीन सुनत मधुर परिणाम हित ते कछु कानन कीन कुटिल प्रबोधि कुबरी. In the Sorta, Tulsidas writes that advice which the friends gave to Kaikeyi, Sakhina Sikhavanudinhi, that advice, given to Kaikeyi, Sunata Madhura Parinamahita. It was such a convincing ideas and very sweet to hear. But Tehikachu Kananakinhi, Kaikeyi never listened to all those advices. Why? Because Kutila Prabodhi Kubari, that hunchback Manthara has tutored Kaikeyi so well that it has grown very strong roots. One way we also should relate. We should be, conscious enough to understand one point here. Right from childhood, the parents, the grandparents, the siblings, relatives, neighbors, society, community, nation, all of them constantly give us very good advices. Indeed, we have also developed lot of good advices. But they are all good. But the faster effect is about pleasure. Pleasure takes a faster result. So when somebody sows the seed of pleasure, it takes the primary stage and pushes all that which is good. How many good advices we all have heard? Dussangaha sarvatha eva tyajyaha. Narada Bhakti Sutra. Time and again we are seeing Dussangaha sarvathaiva tyajyaha. Satsangaha. That is very, very, very important. Sangaha satsu vidiyatam. Acharya Shankara said in Sadhana Panchaka. We have to take a clear path only with satsanga. With satsanga, when we walk, we are sure to reach the right destination. Now see, Kutila Prabodhi Kubari. Kutila, with such a mischievous, such a very crooked thoughts, what is being taught many times gains strong roots. So we need to be careful also. Continuing. Utaruna deyidu sahari sarukhi mruginam chitavajanu baghini bhuki vyadhiya sadi janiti natyagi chali kahatamati manda abhagi raju karatayah daya bigoyi कीन्हि असजस करई न कोई एहि विधि बिलपहि पुर नर नारी देहि कुचालिहि कोटि कगारी जरहि विषम जर लेहि उसासा कवनि राम बिनु जीवन आसा विपुल वियोग प्रजा अकुलानी जनु जल चरगन सुखत पानी अति विषाद बस लोग लुगाई गये मातु पहि राम गोसाई मुख प्रसन्न चित चौगुन चाऊ मिटा सोचु जनि राखै राऊ नव गयंदु रघुबीर मनु राजुअलान समान छूट जानि बन गवनु सुनी उरनंदु अधिकान. Utarunadi Kaikeyi gave no reply. Dusaharisa Rukhi. Dusa meaning what? She was so fierce. Her face looked red with anger and could not be easily curbed. That anger could not be easily curbed. Mrugina chitavajanu baghini bhuki. Now see, she stared at all of them. How? Like that hungry tigress. The face which shows towards the group of, herd of goats. Jyadhi asadi janiti na tyagi. Now these women, I told you earlier also, at some point of time, we are even given that, Akkal, that sense to give up on somebody who does not want to give up. All these friends, they found her that she is not going to be, convinced. Her disease of anger, her disease of selfishness is incurable. Therefore, the friends left her. Chali kahatamati manda abhagi. They said, it's such a wretched fool she is. Manda, mati manda, foolish. Raju karataya danya bigohi. Now, fate. I tell you, fate, vidhi. Even in our local languages, vernacular languages, regional languages, vidhi used differently. Ayo, my vidhi, what to do? Isn't it? Vidhi, what to do? Meaning what? It is my fate. It is my destiny. So these also said, even destiny turned against her. Destiny betrays her. Why? Because she is going to find a life of total chaos from now. And कीने से आशा जैसा करे न कोई. She has done something which no woman would want to do. Nobody in this world has ever done like that. She has done such a merciless thing. Ehi bidi bilapahi puranaranai. Everybody, all men and women of this city were lamenting, they were mourning, and they were talking ill. Some of them were crying, some of them were beating their heads, some of them went to everybody and started talking to them of what to do about it. Dei kuchalihi kotika gari. And everybody showered, innumerous abuses, curses on that wicked woman, Kaikeyi. Jarahi vishama jara dehi usasa. They were burning in their heart. And that agony, and that pain, and the inner suffering, that sigh they were giving, the tears that were falling are, something which cannot be expressed. Just as inexplicable joy, similarly, sorrow also reaches a stage where even that sorrow becomes inexplicable. So deep, so hurting. Kavani Rama binu jivanasa. There is no hope of life without Rama. Everybody said. How can we survive without Rama? Look at the amount of love, amount of reverence, amount of, that we may definitely also say attachment in a manner of saying. But to that extent, they were all, related to Rama. Rama was no more a king or a Yuvaraja or son of Dasharatha. Everybody felt Rama is their own. That is the glory of Rama. That is the greatness of Rama. That is why he is revered. That is why he is worshipped. Because Ramante iti Ramaha, the one who revels as the very Ananda Swarupa in everybody's heart. Atma Rama Anandaramana. Rama is Anandaramana. See how much they are all pained because of one lady, Manthara, who brought disastrous attitude in Kaikeyi. Bipula biyoga praja akulani. People were, they had lost all faith. They are unable to take the fact that they have to be separated with Rama for such a long time, 14 years. A generation will go away. Think. A complete generation will be wiped out in that 14 years. So everybody will, what will we do without Rama? Janu jala chara gana sukhata pani. And, it was like, the fish. The fishes were, feeling the heat when the water level comes down, and let us say there was an aquarium, a fish tank, let us say, to make our understanding better. And in the fish tank, the fishes were beautifully running and playing and everything. Slowly, when the water level comes down, the fishes got, afraid of. What will happen to us? Similarly, these people were in absolute grief. Atibishada basaloga logai. Atibishada. They were in excessive grief. Gaye matu pahiram gosai. While this were happening, in the meantime, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji went towards his mother Kaushalya ji. And how did he go? Such a beautiful thing to be noted. Mukha prasanna. He wore a very cheerful face. Think about us. If we don't have one eatable probably what we desired, such a long face we pull, isn't it? While we are watching TV, power went. Oh God, we put both our hands on our head. Oh shit, all that we say. Look at Rama. He is going to go 14 years away from everybody here, including his own mother, Kaushalya ji. But how is he going? Mukha prasanna. And remember, it is not a mask that he is wearing. We will see that why he is wearing a mukha prasanna, wearing a very cheerful face. Chita chauguna chahu. His joy has increased fourfold in his heart. Mita so chujani rakhai ravu. He no more feared about the king. Why? King never opened his mouth. When the discussions were going on, Dasharatha never opened his mouth. He never stopped him from going. Please note. That means Dasharatha has accepted the fact that he can go. Therefore, no longer feared the king that he will detain him. He never spoke even a word. Navagayandu raghubira manu raju alana samana. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, he resembled a beautiful young elephant. Look at his mind. Raju alana samana. All these days, this young and very, very strong elephant was tied with a chain in the Rajyam. It was chained. Chuta jani banagavan suni. With the moment he understood that he is going to be relieved out of this kingdom, where he can go into the forest and enjoy a free life. This is how Rama felt. Ura anandu adhikana. His heart was so delighted. Now see, he was overjoyed, not for just going to the forest. Now first thing is his mother's wish. Kaikai. His mother's wish is fulfilled. Therefore, she will be happy. Think. Second, father's promise will be kept up. Father may not be angry, but father's promise is kept up, is fulfilled. Therefore, he is relieved of all the debts. And he will no more enter into ill fame. He will definitely be proud that my son has kept up my promise. Therefore, Ramchandraji was happy. Then, Bharata will get the kingdom, for which naturally Rama was very happy. Isn't it? Bharata ruling the kingdom is extremely good. And fourth, now I am going to go out to the forest, and there I will meet lot of sannyasis, I will meet lot of Santa Purushas, I will meet yogis, saints and sages, and I will gain their ashirvadam and the knowledge from them. Antarjnanam. Think. Therefore, again he was happy, and he was also happy because he will get such great satsang. I tell you, satsang is the greatest blessing in every one of our life. Satsang is the highest of all relationships. Not very many people understand why they are caught up with their own attachments and fancies and all that petty pleasures. Very, very rarely people understand the real benefit of satsang. Everybody, sangaha satsu vidhiyatam. Why? Satsangatve nissangatvam. Nissangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve jivan muktihi. It will lead you to the very purpose of human life. We, like any other animal, have a date of birth, and we go on doing like every other animals only. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithunancha, samanyametat pashubhihi naranam. We are no different from animals. Why? They eat, we eat, they sleep, we sleep, they also produce, we also produce. What is the difference? Buddhirhitesham adhiko visheshaha. The greatest aspect of human being is buddhi, and this buddhi will be beautifully tuned because of satsang. Think. Buddhyabhihinaha pashubhihi samanaha. Those who do not understand the importance of satsang, the glory of satsang, the benefits of satsang, the destination of a satsang, such people, pashubhihi samanaha. What a subhashita, my God. And look, I will get satsang, therefore Rama is feeling extremely happy. He will be meeting so many rishi, muni, santa purusha, etc. And one more opportunity to serve such great Mahatmas. To serve a Santa Purusha is the greatest blessing from the Lord. And you have to serve the Santa Purusha unconditionally. No questions asked. This is what Shastra directs us. You must serve him asking nothing, demanding nothing, anticipating nothing other than jnanam. Think. Ramchandraji was so very happy. And then within himself he knew, Bhagavan. What? Rakshasavadha is going to take place. The world will be devoid of Rakshasa. All the Rakshasas will be killed and people are going to become so very happy, and so many other factors. If we go on listing, there will be a lot to list. Okay, with all that thought in mind, now he goes to meet his mother Kaushalya ji. We will see how she responds tomorrow. Before I conclude, this series will conclude tomorrow, and then we will meet only on the 1st of January. We will not have the classes from the 16th to 22nd. We will meet on the 1st of January. Remember, next year only we will meet. 2025, January 1st, we will meet. Wishing you all a very beautiful year end and May all be happy. We will meet tomorrow. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।